the news we crave. Under neon lights we take a stand. Knights and wizards across the land.
Good morning and welcome. How are you? It's 8:15 in the morning here at Site B. I am the OG GM. It's the 22nd day of August 2025. It's already 70 degrees here and hazy, which means muggy, which means I'm probably going to complain about the weather. Occasionally there's a day I don't. Occasionally the weather is perfect. Occasionally the city reminds me why I moved here. But 80% of the time, it's like, hey, I hate you. It's time to take a look at all the tabletop role-playing game products that should be available on the shelves of your game shop if you're lucky enough to have a game shop. But don't take my word for it. As I say every week, please call ahead and ask them if they have the product in stock and if they can hold it for you or if they can special order it for you. Seems simple enough. Let's keep our RPG brick and mortar shops open. I mean, frick, even Walmart and Barnes & Noble and Target need our help now because they're not getting the product either because of the shipping thingy stuff that we've talked about ad infinitum. So we don't need to talk about it again, do we? Is there anybody who doesn't know about the shipping thing now? All right, from JVC Perry, we have The Folk of Hearthrope and Escape from Undergarden for the 2024 edition Dungeons & Dragons. It's 6th edition. Just call it 6th edition. These are $23 each. They're adventures. The Folk of Hearthrope is a tier 1 pulp horror adventure with a focus on exploration, puzzles, and solving mysteries, which takes the characters to 4th level. You stop in the town for a night, but you uncovered that there's some weird, malicious, strange things going on, and maybe you should stay around and keep the town safe. Escape from Undergarden, it takes you to from 5th to 8th level. A woman has gone missing, and there's a group of fanatical druids, and you are asked to rescue the woman from the fanatical druids. But there's more going on with these druids than just kidnapping. It involves fey magic and whimsy. Whimsy. You can't force whimsy. From Limitless Adventures, we have Limitless non-combat encounters for $35. 100 non-combat encounters covering crafting, exploration, magic item creation, mini games, mysteries, puzzles, blah 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 blah. No. What if I don't want non-combat encounters? What if I don't want the non-combat encounters you're providing? What if I come up with a completely different non-combat encounters? Why are you trying to force a non-combat encounter on me? Just see what I do and respond accordingly. I don't need a $40 book to tell me how to do things like that. No, stop it. From the Urn Chronicles, we have Exodium, Origins of Mythos, Deck of Faith, GM screen for Exodium, and a dice set. $55 for the core rulebook, $26 for the GM screen, Deck of Fate, $30 for the dice. $30, blah, blah, blah. $30 for a set of dice. Are these dice made out of uranium? All right, this adds mythic PCs and monsters with 10 mythic paths like the Lich or the Warlord, over 75 new feats, monsters up to CR 16, which is pointless, new magic items, new magic schools, new magic crisis, cards. Ooh, it adds in cardomancy, where you get to use the Deck of Fate to cast magic card spells. I wish you all the luck in the world, Urn Chronicles, but no. $30 for a set of dice? No. Hey, from Pinnacle, we have Advanced Player's Guides 2 and Beastry 2. This is for the Savage Worlds version of Pathfinder. So Pathfinder from Paizo, but then Pinnacle did a Savage Worlds version of Pathfinder. So it's all the same stuff that you would see in the Paizo books, but converted to the Pathfinder system. And much like Pathfinder Rifts, there are people who've said that the Savage World version of Rifts was better than Rifts, and there are people who said that the Savage World version of Pathfinder was better than Pathfinder. $30 for books that are basically converted from Pathfinder to the Savage World system. From From Spicy Tuna. Okay, you win best name of a game company for this week. We have Outsource, the Luco Fin Corp Deception. This is for Greenhorns, the Weird Space RPG. I think we mentioned them last week. It's not horror space, it's weird space. It's got randomly generated tunnels, a planet that sizzles like a hot plate, cannibalistic creatures, tunnels, again, horrible tunnels. They definitely want you to know that tunnel is involved. A shipwreck crew, a planet, and tunnels. Let's think of it as a modular survival thriller campaign for Greenhorns. And from Soul Muppet Publishing, I'm sorry, Spicy Tuna, the award for best name for a game company goes to Soul Muppet Publishing. We have Orbital Blues, $50, the lo-fi space western RPG. It's an offbeat love letter to sci-fi vintage music and cooperative old school style role-playing game. This is the role-playing game that uses Route 66 type stuff for their art. So I love this game. I love the artwork. I love the style. The original game was like 10, $15 because I have it, but I guess they re-released it as a hardcover for $50. If you're looking for something that does Cowboy Bebop, this is the game. Wasn't there a Cowboy Bebop role-playing game? From Trollord Games, we have the Role Players Vault for $8. It's 101 backgrounds for NPCs and PCs and 101 adventure hooks. Inspiration for new PCs and NPCs, one-shot adventures, whatever you want. And then we have some examples. So, hey, $8 from Trollord Games for Castles and Crusades, which I think the rulebook is free again right now currently for PDF. So, yes, definitely get this. You could use it for any game, and it's $8. So here we go. Who's a company who's reasonably saying, hey, we know how much this is worth. So yes, maybe. I don't know. It's weird. You know, I mean, Pathfinder 2 is Pathfinder 2. Love it or hate it. Savage Worlds is Savage Worlds. Love it or hate it. The fact that they took one thing and converted it to their system is not unusual, but kind of weird. But the fact plenty of people have said, oh, actually, the Savage Worlds version is better, says a lot about Savage Worlds either being really, really good or says a lot about Pathfinder Core 2 being really, really bad. Either way, it's a little pricey, but it's a curious, nope. And $23 for D&D adventures seems a little pricey, but compared to what other people would charge you for the same type of adventures, $22 seems reasonable, I guess. Sure, why not? New adventures for 5e. I mean 6e. It's 6e. Stop calling it 5e. Stop calling it 5.5. Stop calling it D&D 2024. It's 6th edition. Crawford said it was a new edition. And that's it. If any of those excite you and interest, let me know. If you're not interested in anything I just said, let me know. Et cetera, so forth, so on. All the stuff I usually say. Please. Public service announcement time. If you have a friendly local game shop and you're able to support it in any way, shape, or form, please do. It is your dimes, nickels, pennies, and hard-earned pogs that keep our stores open these days. And we need to do everything within our power to keep them open. Even if it means going in once a month and buying one dice or one soda or whatever. I know I say it every week, but it's just as true now as it was when I first started doing this umpteen years ago. We need to support our stores. If you appreciate this content, let me know. If you don't appreciate this content, let me know. Please take a moment to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification button because apparently YouTube algorithm is on the I'm not going to tell you that he posted things again. Because I've had a couple people contact me in the last couple of days saying, hey, I didn't see your thing. Are you still publishing? So obviously YouTube's being whatever. So hit the notification button, buy my merch. Have a great day. I'll talk to you later. Get off my land.
Monsters lurking in the night.